Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Happy Super Bowl Sunday for all of those celebrating. We will be rooting for the Seahawks. My husband is a huge Seahawks fan, and I actually was born in the state of Washington, so we're rooting for the Seahawks. My brother-in-law is rooting for the Patriots, so it's going to be a heated Sunday for us. But I wanted to hop on here. I completed my first ever ArtDot painting, and I wanted to share like just a little post review with you guys. And just kind of go from there. So I am on the floor and I'm just realizing I didn't bring the drills over, but that's really not the end of the world. It's fine. So anyways, this is no longer available. It is an ArtDot round canvas kit. It has 21,948 drills. It is a 50 centimeter by 35 centimeter painting. I got this off Amazon, and it was described as a flower diamond painting. I've been calling it Tulip Field because hello, tulips. It has 40 colors and 3 ABs were included in that. So I think it turned out phenomenal. I had a great time doing it. There were a couple of issues with drills. I'll go into details, but you can see all of the ABs were down in the flowers. So you can see them like up here and over here. And they're just beautiful. So I kind of thought this would be the perfect like transition piece from winter into spring, just because you have a little bit of both winter and spring. So that's kind of why I did this piece now. I had absolutely no issues with the glue, like minimal issues with the drills. So with the drills, the only issues that I had is one of the colors, one of these dark purple colors. Let me zoom in here, see if you can even see it. You can't really. Like this dark, you can kind of see it here. This dark purple color here had dust all over it. So they were dusty drills. I was able to get most of the dust off. It's really not that big of a deal. And that was the only color that was an issue in. But it's just kind of random. I don't think I've ever experienced that before, and it was enough dust to be very noticeable, and it made me run through a lot more wax because it was so dusty. So that was an issue. And then there was a couple of bags that had mixed drills, but it was very minimal mixed drills. It was just kind of annoying because I'm sitting there trying to like multi-place and I have to like pick through the drills, you know what I'm saying? So none of that is really a big deal. It's just, I thought I would mention it. And then the only other thing that was kind of irritating about this kit is it had a very, very thin cover sheet. And once I peeled it up, it was no problem, right? Peeling it up is kind of annoying, but you could peel it up, but putting it back down and then trying to lift it up again, that was gonna be a whole thing. So I don't know why, but it really didn't wanna come back up. But honestly, all of that is like neither here nor there. It's literally, I got this back in 2024. So at this point it was 2 years old, not a huge deal. And like I said, the drills and everything were great, phenomenal. I would definitely do another kit from them again. You can tell I'm not the most careful placer, and you can definitely see some like spacing issues, but that's mostly just me. And unless you get like real close, it's really not that deep. I will say this blue down here kind of irritated me. However, when I looked at the original photo, it had that blue in it. So after I saw that that was like in the original photo, I was like, okay, that's weird, but whatever. Because at first I was like, why is that blue there? But still don't understand what the blue is, but it's there. So anyways, all of that to say, I really enjoyed this kit. I'm excited to try one of the newer ArtDot kits because I have a lot of like ArtDot supplies and I love all of their supplies. I just had never done a kit from them before. So I wanted to give this one a try because it had been sitting in my stash for about, what, 1.5 years, 2 years now. So anyway, that is it. I call it Tulip Field, but yeah, that's all. I hope that you guys are having a great day. Let me know who you're rooting for tonight down in the comments below, or if you're watching this after the Super Bowl, Are you upset about who won or who's your team, or just, I don't know, tell me all the things. I'm interested in what everybody is up to and what their favorite things are. I personally am a Packers fan just because we lived in Green Bay for a brief period, like literally 2 miles from Lambeau Field, and it's hard to not be a Packer fan after that. So personally, I'm a Packer fan, but we're rooting for the Seahawks today. So anyways, that's it for today's video. I hope you're having a great day, night, whenever you're watching this. Please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time.